Alright, the next thing I wanted to show you was how I configured the antenna for vertical polarization. And the way I did that was I hung it by a single point, creating an apex at the top, and simply feed it a quarter wavelength down from the top. So this section right here is 1/4 wavelength. And just as a quick review, it's 234 divided by center frequency, 50.125. And that equals 4.66 feet, and then multiply by 12 inches per foot, it's 56 inches. So from the feed point to the apex, 56 inches, and that will give you vertical polarization. Now you can feed this antenna in a variety of ways. There are at least 3 different ways to feed this antenna for horizontal polarization, and they will give you varying takeoff angles for your signal. If you want a really low takeoff angle, this is the way to do it. And oddly, that low takeoff angle runs a little bit counter to how you would think Sporadic Es would respond to the signal from the antenna. My thinking being that with horizontal polarization, the signal would take off at a pretty high angle and bounce off of the Es cloud and down to wherever there's another station listening. It didn't turn out that way though. I originally installed the antenna fed at the center of the base and did some testing with that, and then I readjusted the antenna into this configuration with the vertical polarization, and it worked much better. Of course, you're going to want to do some experimentation on your own, do some reading about the delta loop and the various ways to feed it and the takeoff angle that results from those ways of feeding it, but this is what worked for me.
So it's as easy as that. About 20 feet of wire and about 3.5 feet of coax put together in the correct way. You can have phenomenal luck. And by the way, this antenna was hung from the little tree in the background here, where the base section of the triangle was about 2.5 feet. It wasn't even 2.5 feet. It was 26 inches from the ground in that little tree right there. 531 QSOs into over 200 grid squares on 6 meters for about 11 bucks. You can get on 6 meters and have good luck, guaranteed. Hey guys, good luck next year on 6 meters on Sporadic Es. I hope you make your own antenna, whether it's a delta loop or whatever you can dream up. I've made a whole bunch of different ones. I'll make some other videos also of 6-meter antennas that work fantastic, and post them on my blog at hamradiocrazy.com. This is Graham Welch, WE5I, wishing you outstanding luck on 6 meters.